welcome to the Millennial Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm throwing stuff. I'm Brandon.
And, yes, welcome to episode 9.
Nine. It's 9. It's 9.
9.
It's in the Deutsch. It's in German.
Ah. 999?
9.
Yes. Well, this video is going to be a top 10. The top 10 wrestlers. Yes, it's a wrestling top 10. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go. The top 10 wrestlers we thought should have won the Royal Rumble but never did.
Right. And this one kind of took some extensive research. Actually, about 5 minutes research for me. He has it all up in that cranium of his.
Except for me having a horrible moment.
Yeah, that was a very bad moment, man.
I can't believe I did that.
I can't believe it either, Mr. Wrestling. Holy shit, Mr. Wrestling, you kind of forgot something.
Because I was stuck on the 2009 Royal Rumble trying to remember who won, and I was asking them what year it was. And
the one time we're thankful that we didn't record.
Yeah, but now it's still bad because I told what happened.
Yeah.
But without any further ado, some of these might have reasoning behind them, some might not, so...
I mean, all in all, it's just our personal opinion.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, we had to remember who we picked, so we just put them on our...
it's morphin' time.
phone. Oh, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers were the best.
Dude, if we do like top 5 Power Ranger series, of course everyone's gonna know number 1, Mighty Morphin.
That was honestly the only series I liked, sadly.
Yeah, you sad sack of sad sackness. But hey, I'm the one that like grew up with every season of Power Rangers. But this isn't a Power Rangers podcast.
This is a wrestling podcast.
Wrestling, damn it!
This is the Millennial Podcast.
Millennial Podcast. Yeah. I think.
By the way, I love cranberry juice.
Me too. But you want to know something else? I've been a little bit too poor for my cranberry juice. I can't donate plasma for that. And you know, if you go to Winn-Dixie, you can sometimes go there with a Winn-Dixie card, get like 2 for 1. You know, buy one get one free. Oh man, I love that. Especially when I can go there and just get my my white cran strawberry.
Ooh, nice choice.
Yes, along with cran mango, cran grape, cran apple, cran
anything cran.
Yeah,
anything cran.
Hell yeah, because you know it cleans the system. It makes you
cranberries. The
it makes you
juice.
feel good.
The millennial juice.
Black millennial juice.
And white millennial juice.
And white millennial juice. Cran blueberry.
Yeah, that's
man, we could if we did a top cranberry juice.
We should do that for the next podcast.
Yeah, just have Casey. We just start talking about our top 5 cranberry juices.
Does he drink cranberry juice?
Yeah, if he doesn't drink cranberry juice, we're gonna just make it torture for him. We're just gonna have him be like, yeah.
Just smile and nod, Casey.
Smile and nod, dude.
Well, so without us screwing off anymore, we are going to be doing our top 10 now. Oh, that was awesome.
Yep.
That will never happen again.
I know. Because my glasses are only just crooked enough to stay on there.
He slid his glasses across the table, and it managed to stay on the table with the frame part where it connects to your ears hanging off, but it's still on the table. Pretty badass looking.
Yeah. If only we could take a picture of it. Actually, we could turn the entire camera around, but
no.
There's a little sticky part under here. It kind of helps to keep the tablet in place, keep it closed. We're not going to be able to just turn that thing that easily, peoples.
Hashtag sticky place.
Hashtag sticky parts.
Haha, dangly bits.
So, I'm going first. Yay! My number 10.
And remember, no particular order. I'm
particular.
just reading straight down.
Alright. My number 10 is Chris Jericho. I think I took one of his. I believe Chris Jericho should have won the Royal Rumble at some point in time because he was becoming a hot prospect. He was becoming red hot on fire. My nose is itching. I've got too much mustache. He was red hot. When they finally decided to use him, he became red hot.
They had one of the best debuts of all time.
Yes, against The Rock in Chicago. Chi-town, baby.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. Just
My number 10, Kurt Angle.
Damn right. Hey, that's a good number 10.
How can you not have Kurt Angle win? He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He has a ton of charisma. He's a very good technical wrestler. And that whole love triangle feud with Triple H with Stephanie McMahon, that was golden. If they would have had Triple H with the title, have him win it, and then have a match between them two at one of the WrestleManias, that would have been a great match.
Yep.
And
every time I think about Kurt Angle nowadays in the WWE in his later days,
you looked at my list.
What?
You looked at my list.
No, I didn't look at your list. I wasn't looking at your list. Okay. I mean, you see mine is blank. Yeah. Okay.
By my list?
Like, I think of Kurt Angle. I think of the angle with him and Booker T and Sharmell, where they're talking about Bestiality 6.
Horrible.
Like, I want to go in on this.
Please don't.
The writers were telling Vince, like, it's bestial. Vince is like, God damn, no, it's bestiality. It's gotta be Bestiality 6. Yes. Say it like that, Kurt. Bestiality 6. So you have Kurt Angle saying repeatedly Bestiality 6 with Sharmell instead of Bestial 6 with her. So it's like
two totally different things.
Yeah, way totally different things, and results in awkward angle moment of the decade. That was horrible.
All right, moving on to number 9.
Number 9, Christian, you should have won a Royal Rumble. Not after Edge retired. Like, maybe just that little smidgen of time when he just got solo and then they just started getting behind him. It probably would have done some good to elevate his career to be a Royal Rumble winner. He wouldn't have had to win the title at WrestleMania. It just have that distinction in his career at some point in time. I was like,
Mine?
Go with mangoes.
Alright, number 9, Eddie Guerrero. What that's gonna say is Latino fucking heat.
He lies, he cheats, he steals.
And he was a great wrestler.
Yep.
And he had a lot of great feuds. JBL, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yes. And I think he could have actually won the 2003 Royal Rumble instead of Brock Lesnar and go on to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19. That would have been a really good match to see.
Yes, it would.
But hey, at least he still got to win the WWE title.
Right.
And yes, he was one of my favorites, and I still miss him.
Anybody would miss him. I miss him.
There's a lot of people who don't, sadly.
What? How can you not miss Eddie Guerrero?
Now, I'm going to show you some shit whenever we get through with this. That's going to piss you off.
Man, I feel pissed off. Okay, number 8.
Number 8.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
I thought about putting him on my list.
See there, I said we were probably gonna have somebody, but he didn't. He didn't.
One of the most agile big men ever in any wrestling company.
You are damn right.
That one has nothing. Okay. Number 8 for me is Macho Man.
And that's why I have 12.
Macho Man.
Yeah, 9% battery.
He had charisma out the ass. He had technical wrestling out the ass.
Wazoo, the cream of the crop. Pulling out packets of cream everywhere, tossing them around, somewhat manipulating them.
And the spotlight should go on top of him. Nobody does better.
Right. But instead, we got Hulk Hogan.
Sorry, Macho Man will always be better than Hulk Hogan.
We got Hulk Hogan winning two
Royal
Rumbles
Rumbles in a row, 90 and 91.
Why couldn't Macho Man have done one? One. That's all we probably could have asked for.
Yeah.
Just one.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
He really deserved it.
Deserved it.
Deserved it.
I thought you were going to start singing the Stone Cold song with Disturb. I don't even know the lyrics to it. It wasn't really that much.
He deserved a hell of a lot more than what he got from WWF.
Way more.
He deserved a hell of a lot more.
But I think the rumor still stands that maybe, just maybe, Macho Man kind of did something with Stephanie. I don't think something.
I don't believe that.
No, because wouldn't she have had to have been like really, really, really young?
Yeah.
Like if her timeline puts her to where
She would have been. I want to say she'd be at least close to my preteen or teen.
Yeah, that's why we don't need rumors like that going around.
No,
because that would really ruin a great man.
Yeah, a great man, great wrestler, great promo.
Right. No one else could do it like him.
No.
Number 7 for me.
Yes.
Is Owen Hart.
Somebody else I thought about putting after he mentioned it.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I let him have it.
Right.
The King of Hearts.
The King of Hearts. We had Brett Lex Luger in 94. We needed at least an Owen Hart victory. Because Owen was great.
Owen was better than Brett.
Owen was not a whiny bitch.
Like Brett.
Like Brett. I also
he was a better promo too.
I'm not gonna falsify and say a whole bunch of stuff that Chris could say better about Owen Hart, because it's kind of like this very weird time that I don't remember, that I need to go back and watch WWE Network all about Owen's work, because I kind of missed a whole bunch of the new generation.
Oh, he did a good bit whenever it was the whole breaking Stone Cold's neck. He played that out. 0-3-16. I just broke your neck. He had that shirt.
Oh man.
Oh, he played on it, and he did so good.
That is how you get some good heel heat.
That's how you get some good heel heat.
Right.
Who's my next choice? Number 7 for me. Say hello to Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon. Arguably one of the most
underrated big men,
just
wrestlers
in general. One of the top guys to me that should have won a world championship but never did.
Never did. Not even
Never
in any
did.
promotion.
Not even
WWE,
Scott Hall.
TNA,
WCW.
nothing.
The most he got was an Intercontinental Championship, which he did wonders with, especially
4
against
times.
Shawn Michaels.
Hell yeah.
WrestleMania 10 ladder match, which he won, by the way.
Right.
But tag team titles in WWF and WCW.
Yep.
As part of the Outsiders with Kevin Nash.
Didn't he win in TNA? Tag team titles as the band.
I'm not sure. Then again, my TNA knowledge isn't up to scratch.
You want to know something else? My TNA knowledge isn't up to scratch either, but somehow, some way, I suffered through that shit. How you like that alliteration?
He might be in rough times now, but back in those days, he was more than well deserving to win a Royal Rumble and main event and win a WrestleMania main event to become a world champion.
Sorry.
He had one of the coolest gimmicks ever. Come on.
Yeah,
He made it cool to cheer the bad guy.
Yep.
He started a trend.
To the bad guy.
and those two words, "Hey yo,"
Hey yo.
with that damn toothpick in his mouth, always flicking it, and he never missed.
Never. Like, that is precision. Like, do you have to practice that in the mirror? Like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I hit that point right there, man. I'm gonna hit it. Boom. Toothpick in your. All right.
I'm making a quick change to mine right quick.
Number 6.
One I had on here is one I'm going to be putting for my.
Ain't you?
One I just took away is one I'm going to be putting in honorable mention.
All right. Number 6. God, Puncher. No. Number 6. I can't believe it. Number 6 is CM Punk. Like I said, in no particular order, but geez, this was like really off the top of my head.
And as much of a CM Punk mark as I am, I did not put him on my list. Surprising, huh?
That really is surprising. CM Punk more than deserved it.
And he knew it.
Yeah, he was a total
He
package.
was vocal.
Very vocal, great wrestler, great promo,
Amazing promo.
amazing charisma as well.
Yes.
CM Punk brought a believability factor in wrestling. He sold a lot of merch, so you would think put him in the main event, not as one of the main events, the main event for the title.
But no, people in creative thought he's not the typical looking guy.
He's not big,
He's
buff.
not big. He doesn't carry himself the way that they think a champion should. You know, dressed up in the suit and ties and all that. That's not him, and that's why they didn't want to go with him.
Right.
But they have no idea what they lost in that. They have no idea.
None whatsoever. I mean, shoot, the 434-day title reign probably could have been sent it better at WrestleMania. Or it could have been a crowning point at WrestleMania from a Royal Rumble win. Think about that. Think about the impact of that. That would have been 2 WrestleManias he main evented. Just put that around that timeline and it would have worked wonders.
It would have worked amazing.
Right.
But yes. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this.
Uh-oh. Flag warning.
But number 6?
Trigger warning.
Number 6, right?
Yeah. Wait, number 5. Yeah, I had to keep up with that. That's why I had to go back to my list and kind of count back. 9, 8, 7. Oh, it's number 6.
Yeah, we're on number 6. But just please listen to me on this. You too.
I'm listening.
Big Show. Back in 99 to 2000. Nowhere near now. But back when he first made the jump from WCW to WWF, he was a big deal. No pun intended. But, I mean, he did have a reign as champion back in 1999. It was maybe for a few months, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't very long, but I could have seen him main event winning a WrestleMania around that time to go on to face Triple H. I think they would have had a good match. Good.
Stone Cold.
I think it would have been better for Triple H.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you believe that Triple H's style could carry Big Show's big fat ass.
But he wasn't that big back then.
Well,
though.
he's still big regardless at
yeah.
7 feet, but he was more muscular looking than me.
Yeah, he was thinner looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just would have played better off of Triple H's style.
Okay.
The match would have went better.
All right.
But I could have seen that as a good main event, and Triple H putting Big Show over. That's just me. Giving him the Royal Rumble that always eluded.
Number 5.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Uh-oh. This one versus all.
Number 5. Dean Ambrose.
Nice choice.
Yeah. Now, any wrestling purist may think, oh, it's because of recent times that you choose Dean Ambrose. Well, let's see. Last year, when the Shield was still together, it could have made a viable choice to have Dean Ambrose win, go on to WrestleMania, and say cause dissension within the Shield from that win. That probably would have gone a different direction. Like, of course, the Shield was an exciting act, a three-man act together. But imagine if their dissension was focused around that Royal Rumble win going into WrestleMania. I think it probably would have built them up much better instead of them having to go against the New Age Outlaws and Kane.
That would have been interesting, especially if Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah,
never
see,
mind.
you have 2 years to work with. You had last year and this year.
I was jumping ahead of time, so. That was my bad. Just skip what I was going to say.
I just feel like the storyline going into WrestleMania for WrestleMania 30 would have been a much better one. Well, not really much better, because you got the storybook ending with Daniel Bryan winning the title, even though not really being the winner of the Royal Rumble. That's WWE calling an audible. Oh, we had to call an audible. They don't want Batista. They don't want Blue Tista. Get him down. Give him Daniel Bryan.
It's a blue day.
It's a blue day.
My number 5.
Hit number 5
was his number 10, Chris Jericho.
And here we go.
For all the reasons he said. All right, number 4.
Holy shit, that was quick.
You already said it.
All right, my number 4. Number 4. Y'all are really gonna dislike this one, but I feel like it probably would have been good for the time. Muhammad Hassan. He was a rising prospect, a big man. Like, he had the look. Yeah, if Vince just went by the look, I guarantee you Ezekiel Jackson would have won a Royal Rumble.
Based on your pick, you're gonna find my next pick amusing.
I already find my own amusing, but I know Muhammad Hassan was a guy with a good body type, and you know
he was well in shape.
Well in shape. I think if the whole thing wouldn't have happened in London and they didn't just decide to kill off his character after an ordeal with the Undertaker and the events of the London bombings, I think given some time to season, he would have been like a good main eventer, not like upper main eventer where non-Americans are. I mean, upper mid-carder where non-Americans are, but actually in the main event. Actually taking on the likes of Undertaker, John Cena, and hopefully not getting jobbed out to Cena and moving way down the card. But I feel like that just would have done him some good. At least at some point after a little seasoning.
My turn? Yeah. Number 3, the Iron Sheik.
I mean, goddamn, man. That's legendary.
The Iron Sheik.
Oh, not Stiff Sheik.
No.
I know.
The Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
Iron Sheik. Sheiky baby.
But, especially during that period, whenever we were still, U.S. was still having the little, well, they're still having it, but...
When are we not having it?
Yeah, the whole wars were big during that time. And it just would have been such a big... This would have been a good way to get a lot of heel heat on the Iron Sheik, to have him win a Royal Rumble. Win at the main event. And hold it till the next WrestleMania. To where a real... I'm not going to say Hulk Hogan, but you know that's who they were going to put.
Yeah.
But I think that would have been a very good way to have it at that time. I think he would have made a good Royal Rumble match winner, and that would have put up a really good storyline, better than what they did with it. But that was my reasoning for that. Number 2.
What? How did we get to number... Wait, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... We're at number 3.
Really?
Yes.
Number 3.
Number 3 for me. Wow, I got a list of people. So, I got like 7 people, and I got 3 more I could pick from this. Well, I got 6 people because he mentioned one. So let's take one of his, Mr. Perfect. I think I took one of his, and judging by that smile, yes, I did. What can I say? It's Mr. fucking Perfect.
You're a jackass.
Yep, I know. Mr. Perfect would have been perfect.
It would have been the perfect choice to win.
Yeah, damn it. Like, just win the Royal Rumble.
Especially like 93, 94.
Yeah. If you're trying to build up new stars,
exactly.
You already have Mr. Perfect, who's pre-established, did good in the mid-cards, upper main event.
Especially have him winning whenever he was the Intercontinental Champion.
Yes.
That would have been great.
Right. What?
That would have been a really good. Especially if he would have faced like the Ultimate Warrior.
Mr. Perfect versus Ultimate
Warrior at WrestleMania.
6?
No.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
Maybe like 7 or 8.
Alright. Or imagine Mr. Perfect versus Macho Man.
Dude.
With titles on the line.
93. That would have been
At
the perfect time.
WrestleMania.
Yes, WrestleMania 9. That would have been great. 1993. That would have been freaking amazing.
Yes. No 3.
2 masters of the art of wrestling going at it in a title versus title main event match at WrestleMania.
Telling an epic story.
Epic story.
Movement. Every move perfectly executed.
Man, that would have been a great match.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 for me. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Kane.
Oh my! How did? Yep. Touche, you bastard.
What? He deserves it. Just imagine WrestleMania 14. Kane versus Undertaker. Undertaker having the belt. And, well, we know he wouldn't have won, but...
It would not have been a technical masterpiece, but it would have gone and settled for storyline purposes.
Yes, it would just be one of those things. It would just... Everybody would be anticipated to see. Especially during that time, because that's when he just fucking came out.
Yep.
That's when he first made his entrance. That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane! Man, Mr. McMahon got really into that.
Yeah. It's gotta be Kane!
But yeah.
Dude, I kinda halfway pulled something.
That's awesome.
Now you see why I do interview Mr. McMahon, like backstage. Mr. McMahon, like, God damn, I can't do my voice without pulling something. Son of a bitch, I pulled something. Okay, I think
I just realized I'm out of cranberry grape juice.
Yeah. Here's what you did. It's gone. Good.
Did I really do that?
You didn't do all that with theatrics, but
okay.
It's practically like that. You'll see that at the 7-minute mark.
Oh shit.
Yep, 7 minutes in, you drank that. And if I'm right, holy cow, that would mean that I actually paid attention for that long. And it's not like I don't pay attention.
But yeah, that Kane was solely for the Undertaker, him being just introduced, just being a match that everybody would want to see. Just that'd be the only reason I say Kane.
All right. Number two. Number two. Dang, I got like. Oh, whoops. Wow. Number two. Number two. Mankind. Yeah, he just walked off like, and not Mick Foley, not Cactus Jack, which.
Look at my last two. Look at my last fucking two.
Oh man, I think I have legit pissed him off.
Now I gotta think of two different people now.
Now you see why I did 12. Actually 14. I legit did 14 people. Because I knew me and you, as similar as we are, we were going to have a lot of the same names. Mankind. Not Cactus Jack. Hell no to Dude Love. Not as Mick Foley. Mankind. Wait. Mommy. The boyhood dream's been achieved. The baby boy has done it. He's made it to the top. And now I'm going to WrestleMania. And I'm not going to just win the title, but I'm going to rip and I'm going to maim whoever may hold it. Which, at that point in time, if you have Mankind, I feel like that very first outing should have been against Triple H. Because Triple H versus Cactus Jack, yes, completely different match, hardcore and all. But I feel like Mankind versus Triple H with the title probably would have made for a great WrestleMania main event. And by the way, thank you. I just had to put myself in Mankind's character. I'm also an actor. Hire me, blackdynasty06@gmail.com for bookings. He is pondering. Like, I figured like the entire time I was going to do the Mankind promo, you would have probably just latched onto something and just had it.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Whenever the first name that pops into your head is JTG, you know it's not going to go well.
JTG for fuck him. Royal Rumble winner. Because I've still got 3 names. 3 more names. Yep, this is hard.
Number 2.
Oh shit, he came up with 2.
Andre the Giant. It's fucking Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
He had a title run, right? I remember him winning at Saturday night's main event because of that. They didn't count that as a win.
No.
Well, he should have been world champion. He should have He should have been a Royal Rumble winner. There should have been a lot of things he should have done that he never did.
Andre should have been way more of a special attraction, which he
Yeah.
was, but
He was undefeated for 15 years.
yep.
No offense, but that's a record that's not even going to be touched. Forget Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. His undefeated streak
That's
is legendary.
15 years as a special attraction.
Yeah.
Back in those days, when you wrestled, it was like a month at a time, probably every 2 months. So imagine being undefeated for 15 years. Instead of in this era where you have a match one week, match next week, match another week, pay-per-view, match another week, pay-per-view, match, pay-per-view, injury angle, off TV for a while. Then you come back, match, pay-per-view. Special attraction. That's how he had that longevity.
Yeah, and it just would have added a heck of a lot to his storied career, because he was a very good face. He wasn't so good as a heel. He played off the not overly cocky. He was just like the calm-headed heel, especially against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3.
The chain.
Oh,
that's an iconic moment.
I was actually thinking of whenever they were doing the contract signing. You see Hulk Hogan, and you just see Andre just going, just in there looking at him.
All right.
Yeah, he played a naturally cool heel, but he was way more over as a face though. But either way, he was still a special. And he actually went up to the top rope. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
He did it to Kamala.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
A big man flew.
Yep. But number one.
Number one.
I still got to think about mine since he's stole my other two.
Woo! Number one, Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, because I chose from the last three names I had available. Dolph Ziggler is the man that the WWE forgets. It's both. They forgot about him, then they remembered about him, then they forget about him.
And don't forget, every time something good happens to him,
something bad happens.
Something bad happens. World Heavyweight Championship gets a concussion.
Gets a manager. Dolph versus Kofi 10,736
times.
Yeah,
in one night.
In a year. In a year, damn it. In a year. I think every damn match, every mid-card match, every Raw had Dolph versus Kofi. This is not
over and over and
This
over.
is not about that, but this is about Dolph Ziggler getting a Royal Rumble win while he was hot. It didn't matter at what point he was ignited and red hot and ready to go and be there and still show at the main event in WrestleMania. Any point that you feel like Dolph Ziggler was red hot, insert him into that WrestleMania of that year with said champion, and I guarantee you he would have done well. Well, that's just doing well, but the storyline afterward probably could have been tailor-made for him, and I feel like it would have been better for him to been going into WrestleMania as kind of like a heel transitioning into babyface instead of fully red hot, nuclear fire red, white hot babyface. And he's still thinking of number one. I've still got two more names on my list.
I actually thought of another one.
Uh-oh.
I actually thought of a number one. Right. I just don't know if I want to go with it.
If you don't want to go with it, I could name you two of my honorable mentions.
Well, I don't want to go with my honorable mention. I want to save that as an honorable mention.
All right. I'm saving my other two as honorable mentions.
Damn it! I just lost it.
He just lost it. It was like he was just getting it. He was jerking it. He was edging it. It was on the tip of his tongue. And then just when he was about to release, something happened. Wait, I got served.
Will you stop doing that towards me?
I'm right-handed. What else are you gonna expect? It feels awkward. It feels awkward making the motion left-handed.
Random piece of advice: if you're right-handed, never wipe your ass with your left hand. Experience. It doesn't work out well.
Of course, I can't. I can barely use this damn left arm of mine. I fucked it up. at the shoulder. I have a torn rotator cuff, and I'm working injured always. Whoops.
Zack Ryder? Sorry.
Which only in 2012 would that have worked. Only for him to have a match, lose his shot at WrestleMania, and then have someone else rightfully deserving actually go. So yes, a Zack Ryder win at Royal Rumble at 2012 would have made perfect sense, even if he was joking. Only for him to lose it at the next pay-per-view event, Elimination Chamber.
Number one.
Oh shit!
I got one.
All right.
Roddy Piper.
God. Wait a minute. It took you that long to think of Roddy Piper. Out of all the collective of legends, it took you.
I was trying to think of ones that are not legends.
Okay.
I was trying to think of actual wrestlers.
Roddy Piper is an actual fucking legend. I mean, goddamn, man.
Yeah, I was trying to move them out of the way. I didn't want to use legends.
Okay. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, but then
didn't win the damn Royal Rumble. I mean, goddamn, man.
Yeah. I mean, as good as he was talking, as good of a talker as he was whenever he was just doing his Piper Pit segments and just talking in general, he was arguably
hands down
the most hated,
best.
The best talker and one of the most hated guys in the 80s. And just imagine
in the 80s.
And just imagine how much heat he would have gotten if he would have won it.
Yeah. Imagine the promos he could have cut.
Exactly.
Week in, week out, leading up to WrestleMania. You could actually somehow put him with a opponent. He would have out-talked it. He would have sold you into the building, sold you to the match.
Exactly.
Told you how good the damn match would have been.
And by the way, did you know he was the only guy during the wrestling in the 80s that never got pinned by Hulk Hogan?
Now it begs the question.
Random fact for the day.
Now it begs the question. Did Roddy Piper go to WCW and get pinned by Hogan?
No.
Still?
No.
Holy shit.
Nope.
That was luck. That was genuine luck, because anybody that went to WCW and faced Hogan
always got buried by Hogan.
Yeah, because Hogan had to get his win back.
Yep.
Against the Warrior, got to get that win back.
And that was a horrible spot with the fire.
Grab the eyebrows, brother.
But now, time for the honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
My number one honorable mention, which I only have two. First one being Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan Flakes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Little Karibo's just funny as hell.
Uh-huh.
By the way, yes, if you've never seen Little Karibo's Mark Remark, go freaking watch them.
Go watch it.
Freaking hilarious.
Why I know you're watching. Go watch.
Exactly.
Okay. My number one honorable mention.
I don't get to go on it.
Oh, damn it. My bad. Yeah, you kind of hopped off.
You
real
bastard.
quick.
But it was just during the, not last WrestleMania, but the WrestleMania that Batista won. It would have made perfect sense for him to be in the Royal Rumble and win it to go on to WrestleMania. That was just the only thing.
Yeah. Instead of here. So what? You gotta take a shit? No. You gotta fart? What?
Nope.
What are you doing?
You'll see.
I'll see. He's gotta get water, I think. Okay.
Shit, drop the cup.
You done elaborating? Okay. It would have been acceptable for Daniel Bryan to have won the year he should have been in it, instead of having number 30 as Booyaka Booyaka Boo! Rey Mysterio. Boo! 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 The entire match. The entire end of that. Boo! And no, I'm not really trying to stall for time, and that was like way too loud for a freaking hospital, I know. But hey, first floor, a cafeteria, nobody's really paying attention. Okay, he's getting water because his throat got dry. I think and he's out of cranberry juice. I mean, damn it. I mean, goddamn, man. My number one honorable mention is Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
I thought about putting him in my top 10.
Yep.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I better go with Razor. I like Razor better anyway.
Yeah. Diesel needed the right opponent to make him look good. And what opponent would have been good for him?
Not Shawn Michaels.
Damn sure not Shawn Michaels.
Who can't take a fucking powerbomb.
Right. Bret Hart.
By the way, I had to get some ice. My throat is burning. I have
diverticulitis. He has -1 gallbladder. He has -2 in precision.
I have.
You drop your cup. That's -2 in precision.
I have acid reflux.
He has acid reflux. I have acid reflux because we're both fat asses. That's why that happens. No,
And I eat a lot of.
we eat a lot of spicy foods. Now, you wonder, how do we deal with that?
Hashtag buffalo sauce.
Hashtag sriracha. Anyway.
I take Prevacid to cool mine down.
I take nothing. I do this like a man, damn it. And I suffer too. That shit burns.
I don't want to suffer, so I take the smart way. You call it call it not being a man. I call it being smart.
Yeah. I keep going around. What's wrong with you? It hurts. What's wrong?
I broke a piece of ice.
Yep. He dropped a piece of. Okay. Big Daddy Cool. And it made it. Big Daddy Cool.
I thumped that piece of ice and I landed in a napkin. That was awesome.
Would have had to have Bret Hart as champion for him to go into WrestleMania. I feel like it wouldn't have been an entertaining match, but hey, the fucker didn't win a Royal Rumble. So, opinion.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Realest guys in the room. SAWFT. Soft. All right.
It's about time we did that.
Yeah.
My last.
All right. Your last.
Honorable mention. Basically, for his charisma and his presence, not so much for his wrestling ability, but just because fans were always wowed by him. Well, not by him, but the thing that was with him. Jake the Snake.
Ah, yes. The first. Fuck it. The first.
Win the Royal Rumble. Win the world title.
Yes.
Which he's never won a single wrestling championship.
Yeah, and
single or tag.
You know who's following in his footsteps now? Bray Wyatt. And by the time, holy shit, I think Bray Wyatt is going to end with no titles. It doesn't need to happen, but holy shit, he's going to end with no titles. I mean, goddamn, man. Everybody doesn't need a damn title. I mean, look at the prime time players. I mean, goddamn, them black boys don't need no title. I mean, goddamn,
well, it seems like they're about to be.
Don't need no title.
It looks like the primetime players are next in line for the.
I mean, goddamn, that ain't gonna happen. Nope. Because I don't feel like Vince is gonna be like, pass them to Texas. They got charisma. Pass to another. Pass to the other black team. You mean Darren Young and Titus O'Neil?
Owens?
Darren Owens? Oh no.
Darren Owens and Titus Steen.
Holy shit. No. And now my number 2 honorable mention, which is yet another name on this list. Rusev. I feel like as an undefeated force, before he got anywhere near Cena, I feel like for him to have won in his very first year and been as dominant as he was, not just because they just wanted to push somebody to the moon because they looked different and they had to reach a different audience, WWE, but because he was dominant.
Yes.
him being dominant in his official the second Rumble he was in, not the first, because he was just a relative unknown and they didn't know how dominant he was in NXT. Yeah. But you bring him up in the second Rumble.
He's an impressive big man.
And you have him dominate up in that match. And you have him go on and just take out everyone. And then you have him set his sights on the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which was held by Brock Lesnar. That probably would have been a much more entertaining big man match. And there wouldn't have been no Suplex City, bitch. But at the same time, it also would have turned Rusev face, which would have led to a dilemma. Like, how do you handle a face Rush Bulgarian? I don't know. But it would have been a good highlight just to see that happen.
Yeah, I don't know how they would actually be able to transition that really smoothly.
Yeah, you kind of can't do a face Rusev. You know what's going to happen if you do a face Rusev? You get a face Sheamus. You know what happened to face Sheamus?
He got completely bland and nobody really cared about him.
Right. And you know what happened when they turned a face Sheamus heel? He got bland and nobody cared about him. So we don't need somebody as dominant as Rusev becoming another Sheamus.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we have spent all of our time, we've expelled all of our energy, and we have done anything and everything that we possibly could other than awkward man stare. Goddamn awkward man stare.
Okay. Yes, so now that we got that out of
and then our guest, the Ice Machine. As if that fucker never shows up. Like, we got like 5,000 different areas up in this whole place, yet we always are near the Ice Machine. I think it's because of the lighting, but
yep.
I mean, goddamn, we could try over there next time.
It's the Millennial Ice Machine.
Yeah, the Millennial Ice Machine, powered by Subway.
Keepers.
Well, that's all the time we have, folks. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell 2 friends, and they'll tell 2 friends, and then they'll tell 2 friends.
I can't do the math.
And the numbers don't lie.
And they spell doom for me.
You're damn right they do. Because you couldn't add 2 to 2 to 2 to 2. And then they finally fell. Damn it. We went the entire podcast and they didn't fall. Now they actually fell. And
I think that was my fault because I was in there smacking the table.
Yeah, you know how many times I smacked the table and they didn't fall, but you smack it like a ref counting and they fall.
I wonder how many refs have broken their hand counting the 1, 2, 3. They said that all men are created equal. But you look at me, and you look at Samoa Joe, and you see that is not true.
Oh, man. You're going to have to say that for another one.
Oh, damn it.
You're damn right.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to rehearse that over and over and over
and over. So, for the Millennial Podcast, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Brandon. He's Chris. And we are the realest nerds in the room. We're out. Peace.